What is going on, guys? I hope you're having an amazing day. Now, if you guys didn't know, the first GOP primary debate just pretty much ended, and it was actually very entertaining. So right off the bat, my takeaways are this. Christie ended his career. The two governors on the side, the governor of Arkansas and the governor of North Dakota, they both pretty much didn't do anything. I kind of forgot Tim Scott was there. And honestly, Vivek stole the show. Ron DeSantis did not do anything to make himself look worse. He also didn't do anything crazy to make himself look better. Nikki Haley lost a lot of people's votes when she started saying stuff like this.
Our homeland, Nikki.
Israel
that
needs
is the answer.
America. America needs Israel.
Okay.
All in all, I definitely see why Trump skipped the debate. Why would you go against people that don't like you that are polling 1% up in the actual polls? Quite frankly, to me, the only two people worth facing off against are Ron DeSantis and Vivek Ramaswamy. But that is not the main focus of this video right now. The main focus is Vivek Ramaswamy and how he absolutely destroyed Christie. And quite frankly, he didn't even have to. What do you guys think some of the motives of these GOP candidates are? For example, these two governors of Arkansas and North Dakota have no chance of winning at all, so I don't understand why they're actually on stage. Christie already knows that when he talks negative about Trump, nothing good happens. So exactly what is the goal of these people? But I digress. With that being said, without further ado, let's get right into this video.
We are going to take a brief moment and talk about the elephant not in the room.
Former President Trump has been indicted in 4 different states on 91 counts. He will be processed tomorrow in Georgia at the Fulton County Jail for charges relating to the 2020 election loss.
You all signed a pledge to support the eventual Republican nominee. If former President Trump is convicted in a court of law, would you still support him as your party's choice? Please raise your hand if you would.
Wow, look how Ron DeSantis just had to look around first. He had to look around like, oh, who raised their hand? Who raised their hand? Let me see if, I'm actually, safe to raise my hand. Oh, that was such a weird move by him. I don't understand why he did that. I know he doesn't like Trump, especially after like Trump been insulted and everything like that. But come on, you already know for a fact that majority of the Republican Party still supports Trump. So pretty much by definition, if you want to win this actual nomination, as the Republican candidate, just in case Trump does not run, or if he's not able to run, let me be very clear about that. Basically, you have to support him. Regardless, whether you believe it or not, you have to support him, which is kind of sad, but at the same time, that's just how it is. I think Vivek actually genuinely supports him because he went very far up in this actual debate right here. He said he was going to pardon Trump. He said he was going to do a lot of stuff. But let's keep going. I digress. I'm just saying, that was kind of weird by Ron DeSantis, wasn't it, guys?
Just hold on. So just to be clear, Governor Christie, you were kind of late to the game there, but you raised your hand?
No, I'm doing this. Look, I'm doing this.
And I know you didn't.
Whoa. No.
What's the
Look, here's the bottom line. Someone's got to stop normalizing this conduct. Okay? Now whether or not you believe.
Who are these people clapping to? Are these like neocons in the audience? I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand how these people are clapping for this. You have to stop normalizing. You have to stop normalizing this conduct. Come on.
Believe that the criminal charges are right or wrong. The conduct is beneath the office of President of the United States. And this is the great thing about this country. Booing is allowed, but it doesn't change the truth. It doesn't change the truth.
Nobody was booing until you just told them to boo. This is what I don't get about this audience. Are they just like, what are they brain dead? I don't understand.
Mr. Ramaswamy, you raised your hand supporting.
No, I'd like to get in and respond. Let's just speak the truth, okay? President Trump, I believe, was the best president of the 21st century. It's a fact. And Christie, honest to God, your claim that Donald Trump is motivated by vengeance and grievance would be a lot more credible if your entire campaign were not based on vengeance and grievance against one man. And if people at home want to see a bunch of people blindly bashing
Heard
Donald
that?
Trump without an iota of vision for this country, they could just change the channel to MSNBC right now. But I'm not running for president of MSNBC. I am running for president of the United States. We're skating on thin ice, and we cannot set a precedent where the party in power uses police force to indict its political opponents. It is wrong.
It's about the principle, guys. Now, right there, Vivek pretty much just single-handedly ended Chris Christie's career. You guys can't lie. Chris Christie was already doing pretty bad on his own. But that was just like salt on the wound right there. I don't understand why Vivek just did that. I know why he did it. But still, it was unnecessary, man. It was unnecessary. But it was good, though. It was much needed and good.
We have to end the weaponization of justice in this country.
30 seconds, Governor DeSantis.
Look, let me take
No, I'm sorry. 30 seconds, Governor
You
Christie.
make me laugh because
You baby,
you sit here in an answer. You sit here in an answer right.
Hold on one second.
Now it's a lot of bulls.
You sit here in an answer.
Go ahead, Governor Christie.
Hold on, Governor Christie.
Hold on.
Well,
So listen, the more time we spend doing this, the less time they can talk about issues you want to talk about. So let's just get through this section. Governor Christie.
you sit here talking about how you want to stand up for the rule of law.
Yes.
And law and order. And the fact is that it can't be selective. In your book, you had much different things to say about Donald Trump than you're saying here tonight.
That's not true.
Well, it is very true.
That is not
It's
true.
very true. I read it,
Because
and
there's
I
a
know.
difference
Look,
between bad behavior and illegal
by the way,
behavior, Chris. And you as a
I highly doubt he read that book, by the way. And I know a lot of stuff was misquoted up in that book, and he was like quoting Stacey Abrams, if I'm not mistaken, and a lot of stuff like that from what I've seen from interviews. But let's keep going. I'm just saying, I highly doubt he read the book. Come on, man.
prosecutor should know better.
Yeah, you know what? I know a lot
True.
better.
There's a difference between bad behavior. And
I know a lot better than you do. You've never done it, like you've never done anything to try to advance the interests of this government except to put yourself forward as a candidate tonight. And here's the thing. We've stood up for...
These are the same attacks that Trump was getting. Come on now. This is very old news. You got to do better than this. Come on, Chris Christie. You pretty much just got the short and you're just saying this. Come on.
for law and order. I did it as U.S. attorney. I did it as governor. And I am not going to bow to anyone when we have a president of the United States who disrespects the Constitution. He said,
Get your MSNBC contributors.
he said,
These are politicized indictments, and we have to call out the truth.
Martha, it's important to say that the president said, Donald Trump said, it's okay to suspend the Constitution. Now, the oath you take is to preserve, protect, and defend, not suspend. I will always stand up for our Constitution, regardless of the political pressure.
Hey, Sean Hannity here.
Oh, come on, Sean Hannity. Oh, hey, Sean Hannity. Okay, come on. That was the end of the debate, though, guys. At least that clip from the debate. But I'm curious. What do you guys think? Do you think his motivation, Chris Christie's motivation, is based off of principle, or do you think it's based off of vengeance, like Vivek said? Because right now, Chris Christie is trying to make the assertion that, hey, I'm a principled man, and it's basically that I uphold the Constitution and Donald Trump does not. Simple as that. I am very principled and I stick by my beliefs. So is it his political principles, or is it because Donald Trump didn't hire him when he asked for a job? So which one is it? Do you guys think that he's like vengeful, deceitful, and all of that stuff like that, or do you think he's holding to his principles? I highly doubt that. And honestly, he said something else up in this debate that I thought was quite laughable. And normally I don't bring this type of stuff up because I'm going to bring it up. He said, hey, the president's job is for our kids to look up to him, for everybody to look up to him. Basically, for what is that? What did he say? He said, oh yeah, basically, we're supposed to be the moral compass for our kids, for our nation, and we're supposed to have the national identity. We're supposed to embody that national identity. And I'm just thinking, why would anybody want to look up to somebody who can't even control what they put into their mouths? He is literally morbidly obese, actually like visibly morbidly obese. He's not even fat. He's morbidly obese. And I say that with empathy. He is morbidly obese. Nobody should be like looking up to him. Nobody should be saying, oh yeah, our kids should not look up to that. He is not a model citizen to actually, recreate. I don't know. I'm just saying. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about my perspective on that? I think that it was kind of funny that he was saying stuff like that. And I think it's also very funny that he just decided to attack Trump pretty much. For a good majority of that Trump talk, he decided to attack him. He was like, I'm going to support him. What? Like, how do you think you're going to win? What is your motives? You're not going to win like that. Just period, point blank. You're not going to win like that. I think everybody knows that. But with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, my name is yedotti. Like and subscribe. Peace.